Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and this is Fort Solis. It's a game that was announced, I guess, or at least it was... we were told that it was released at Gamescom opening night live this year, and I recall hearing about it when I heard the name. I didn't realize it was coming out already, so it's already out. It's $30. I didn't buy it. This is actually the trial. This is the first time I've actually ever used the PlayStation trial system. So I have only 1 hour worth of playtime on this game. We probably won't take that much time, but this game I'm interested in just because, one, it's another Unreal Engine 5 game, and two, it features Troy Baker. I mean, the guy is all over the place. He's a legendary voice actor, and I cannot wait to play this game. As far as I can tell, this is like, it's listed as an adventure game, but it's actually a story-driven game, so it might be more of like a narrative thing. I'm not 100% sure whether it's supposed to be... They call it a thriller, so kind of scary maybe, but I guess we'll see. Maybe not too scary. Thriller and horror are not... They're not interchangeable, but sometimes they have elements of each other in them, so I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, I've been super excited about this. It's like a story that takes place on Mars, and I'm not quite sure what exactly we're looking at here, what happens, and, you know, so on and so forth. So, this ought to be interesting. Without further ado, let's get into it.
So, you hated it?
I wouldn't say hate. I wish he had done more.
How could he possibly have done more? They were surrounded by zombies.
Regardless, I'm caught up now. So it's time for a new show. I believe it's your pick.
I'm taking my time with this one.
Just like that hull.
It's looking a lot better since I got up here.
Is that before or after you spent a week fixing it?
These weather patterns are getting worse. Most of our jobs now are repairing weather damage.
Yeah, I really hadn't noticed.
Then again, being stuck with you for cycle rotation is just as exciting.
You could be worse. You could be stuck with
Jack? You cut off then. What were you saying?
The alarm at Solis is triggered.
Solis? That relic?
Manually initiated? I've never seen a manual one.
To think you wanted to spend your last shift watching me do all the heavy lifting.
Jess, I am on vacation the minute tomorrow's shuttle arrives. I'll contact them to see if it's a false alarm.
Well, how do you expect them to reply without power?
If they respond, then it's a false alarm.
OMG, you're so smart.
You see, this is why I should pick the shows from now on.
Is this about the zombies?
I wouldn't possibly have any idea what you mean.
I knew it!
Fort Solis. This is Jack Leary, senior engineer, responding to your alarm. Please come in. Jack Leary responding to Fort Solis alarm. You have everything okay over there?
Anything?
No. Weird. To trigger the alarm and not respond.
It's a stone's throw from here.
Okay, so
People who use that expression
it's just
don't normally apply
full-on
that logic to Mars.
transition from cutscene to
Come soon enough.
gameplay, and it's the only reason I know is because the button prompts are on the screen. All right, we're into it. We're in it, and I have chosen quality mode over performance mode because it's not a fast-paced first-person shooter, so who cares? So, wow. I love the rendering in this. It looks so good. The film grain adds a nice touch. I turned off chromatic aberration because I've never been a fan of it. I don't think it belongs in video games personally, but... oh, maybe I have to go this way. But we're locked in at a rock-solid 30 FPS. Saw a minor dip at the beginning there, but this is looking pretty good so far. Again, this game's only $30, and I think I know why. I think it's just simply because it is a narrative title. There's not... I don't know what the gameplay is going to be like, but it'll be interesting to find out.
I'm heading down now. We can take the LTV.
I need to repair this hull before the storm gets worse. I think we have an hour or so before it hits.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny. I only have an hour to play this demo. Not a demo. It's a trial. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually ever used their trial system. I've got a few other trials that I can play. Hogwarts Legacy. I think that Rim's motorcycle racing game has a trial attached to it. I have a couple trials I can do videos on, but they're of games that are already like way past, like Hogwarts Legacy. Like everybody's seen that, so
No problem.
doing a video on that doesn't make much sense.
Here, and then if you're not back in time, I can take the HTV.
Roger that. Jack out.
How many times do I have to tell you this isn't the military? Okay, it's fine.
Roger that.
Don't get lost.
Damn, this looks good, man. This looks really good. You know what this reminds me of, actually? Alien Isolation. Not in terms of, like, the atmosphere, but just in terms of the visual fidelity. It just looks so good. And like I said, the film grain really kind of adds that kind of layer of, oh, this is movie quality sort of stuff here. But if it is just primarily narrative driven, which it did say it, then, you know, $30 I think is fair, especially for the quality of the visuals. If you're not doing much interacting, if it's more like a Detroit Become Human or, you know, Heavy Rain, then sure.
Calculating.
Jack Leary, senior engineer.
$30 is plenty.
Solis, the Planum Quadrant responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
I'm having a little
Okay, I'm at the
little
Solis.
coffee as I play here.
Keep an eye on that storm.
I doubt it'll pass me by unnoticed.
Is this the Mako from Mass Effect? Because that's what it looks like. Alright, so I'm not doing anything yet. I'm wondering if I will have to take control or if this is... Oh no, this is like a... This is a cutscene. So Fallen Leaf is the developer. They actually have quite a few publishers on this thing too. Black Drakar Games. Dear Villagers, I think, is one of the publishers. But I mean, like, for something of this small indie title, first of all, again, very well done in terms of the visuals already. I really like the way it looks, but also to get some really big talent. Like the other two voice actors, the one playing Jack here and whoever's playing Jessica. I don't know those two voice actors very well. I do know that they're popular. I just don't know them very well. But also to get somebody like Troy Baker is kind of huge. I don't know what they paid him in, but maybe he just did it because he likes doing random little projects. I mean, might as well get to work while you can, right? The voice acting so far is very good. And I think it's only these three people. Besides, you know, some additional voices for like the, you know, recording and stuff like that. Not sure what the Chinese lettering is all about though. Okay, so Roger Clark is Jack Leary. I'm not familiar. I know his name. I'm just not familiar with other things that he's done. Julia Brown, not really familiar with her at all. And then you got Troy Baker as Wyatt Taylor, who we have yet to meet. Look at that motion blur on the freaking wheels, man. I think it's a bit strong, but still works. I'd rather have motion blur than none.
Solis? Jack Leary here. Entering your perimeter. Do you copy?
No, they don't.
Solis is locked down.
Well, there goes your power theory.
Why would it be in lockdown?
System damage? Dare I suggest more weather damage?
Yeah, maybe, but lockdown seems extreme.
Is there no sign of security?
No, they must be done for the night. Storm's picking up here. How about over there?
Full swing here, so I've hopped in the HTV to keep you company.
Lovely.
It was that or nap the storm out.
I'm flattered.
And I can't nap with that noise, so your plan B.
Chairman, listen, I'm gonna head to the atrium. Make contact there.
Okay.
I wonder what year this takes place in. I don't know if it's mentioned or what, but man, I'm kind of just taking in the sights right now and just taking in the atmosphere, just listening, because, you know, we've seen shots of Mars from the rovers that we have up there, and it is a wasteland. There's nothing there. But I don't know if we've actually had any audio from Mars, and I gotta tell you, if it sounds like this, whew, man, that's silent. Let's just stand here for a second, just listen to this. Can you imagine being like, I mean, there definitely are supposed to be more people, but can you imagine being maybe one of 3 people and this is all you hear? Whew. That is creepy enough. But to be on a planet where there's nothing, man, that is going to be a hell of an experience for anybody who actually gets to do that. Problem is they're not coming back. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to come here? Even though it showed that I was supposed to come here, I guess? I don't know. That is not a door. So I expect this to be somewhat of a Detroit Become Human sort of, you know, Quantic Dreams game. It did say it was narrative driven or story driven, so this ought to be interesting.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
All right, let's peer through the window. Let's see if we can see anything.
Nope. I've had this on way too long.
He's very nonchalant about what's going on here. I hit L3. There's no sprint, at least not on that button anyway.
Looks like I'm climbing for now.
Climbing?
Well, the lift's out and the storm's on its way.
Roger. Over and out.
Ah,
Interesting.
Who's a cool kid?
Seriously though, make sure you're wired in. Weather's in full swing here.
So, like I said, Quantic Dream, very reminiscent of that. Just hit button combinations. Not QTE, technically, but it's, you know, hey, here's what you need to do in order to complete this action sort of thing. I imagine there probably will be some QTE moments in this game, just because it's supposed to be a thriller. Kind of like that, as soon as I say it. Now, as far as the Unreal Engine 5 feature sets, I'm not sure what they're using. Whether they're using... I imagine they're probably using nanite, because these rock formations look pretty good.
Still hurts. Weather resistant suits my ass.
I'll take that as a hard yes then.
Oh, I totally hit those. I absolutely hit those. And I was ready for him, and it still just kind of screwed me over there. I don't think they're using lumen. I mean, on Mars, there's barely any sun to be had anyway.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
What?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Okay. Why wouldn't you take that off after? Oh, okay. Like I said, QTEs. And I'm missing all of them. I will say it's one aspect of gaming I don't miss.
Time to quit beer?
More like climbing. Next time, I'm just cutting the door.
You had your tools and chose to climb.
Yes. Been a long day.
She's busting our balls while we're out here trying to do something. Really, Jessica? Really? Chapter 1, Dark Descent.
I'll head over to the atrium, see if anyone's home.
Nothing on local comms.
No.
I can't imagine this would be like a,
Paint the picture for me?
What, of Solis? It's old school. Still got
I can't imagine this would be like Aliens or something like that. I think this is more grounded in reality, but I'm not entirely sure what to expect of this game. I also really love the little touch of like the dust flying through the air like that, right in front of our flashlight. That's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. Though, to be fair, those projectiles would be pretty devastating to any kind of suit that you may need to wear. Supposedly, it's weather resistant for Mars anyway, but current modern suits would not be resistant to this. Those are rocks and particles flying through the air at who knows how fast.
Lockdown in effect.
Strange. The lock overrides are still on.
It's not strange. It's protocol when a lockdown is triggered.
That was a nice, easy override.
Oxygen reserves are still active.
Well, the backup generator maintains oxygen levels. Did you think they just powered the light?
Well, not anymore.
This is interesting. I'm curious as to what is going on here. Man, imagine if helmets opened up like that. That'd be cool.
Your comms just went local. Please tell me you didn't remove your helmet.
Oh, you know I don't like to wear it all the time.
I can't believe you actually removed it on site.
Oxygen levels are stable. It's not natural to wear it that long. Are we gonna pretend you're wearing yours? I knew it.
I'm not the one responding to a lockdown alert.
I'll be
Ooh,
fine.
let's get a cool
The backup
beverage.
Generators power more than just the lights, you know.
Ooh, I just started noticing there's some ghosting going on. I bet you it's because of whatever anti-aliasing they're using, or a lot of visual noise. That seems to be a problem of UE5 right now. Look at the visual noise happening right now. And I've selected the quality mode. You'd expect that not to happen. Huh. Well, now I'm wondering if it's a UE5 issue because Immortals of Avium has the same issue. Just a bunch of visual noise happening. It can't be the film grain. All right, well, we're not going to bother with it right now, but... Wow. Free cold beverages, huh? Oh, we're just going to take a seat there, Jack? Like, is it a beer cold beverage, or is it like a soda? Looks like a beer bottle to me.
Drinking on the job?
Yeah, it's a beer.
Nothing wrong with staying hydrated out here.
We both know that wasn't water.
You're not the one walking around in the dark.
I mean, it's not really that dark. Let's be honest, Jack. Now, they haven't said that there's like a sprint button or anything like that, but it does look like they've really animated every single step. So unless they animated you sprinting upstairs, skipping every other step, then I mean, this is the speed we're moving at here. Oops. Whew, man, some pretty hefty frame rate drops. Ooh, man. Ooh, man. That doesn't look good at all. That's stuttering.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that directed at me?
They still use i5 nodes here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at one now. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Oh, that's pretty cool, though. It actually physically put it on his person. Some games just don't go to that level of detail. Dude, just looking out right here, it just drops. I don't know if it drops the frame rate or if the frame times are just going haywire. Because frame times, if they're not stable, can make it seem like there's frame drops, but not actually frame drops.
Here too.
They are amazing. People back home just can't imagine it.
A star is a star. What's the big deal?
This is why I go with Karen.
Hell of a storm on the way.
Well, probably best to close the blast shields then. I'm assuming that's what those are, or storm shields, so to speak. Yeah, I'm hitting all the buttons. There's nothing like,
Well, this is spooky.
sprinting or anything like that.
The place is lifeless.
Are you sure you're at the right place?
I mean, I think so.
Maybe best to grab the schematics. Just
I
to
mean,
confirm.
it literally
Like
said
from here.
Fort Solis on the outside. So don't give me the lip. Fort Solis schematics. I'm guessing this is probably it. There you go. And there we are. Dude, this is so Alien Isolation inspired. For sure. Zoom in. Switch maps, which we only have the one. So let's return. Press R1 to view your current map location at any time. Right, how? Alright, so that one's locked, obviously, so we're just going to go with this one. I got to try and make good time, you know, this is only an hour-long trial. And I think even after I don't know if it's an hour playtime or if it's just an hour total. So even after I stop playing it, the hour will just keep counting down, but I was always thinking about getting this game anyway. For 30 bucks,
It worked.
I'll take it.
What did?
The i5.
No, be careful handling those. They were replaced for a reason.
It's fine. If this place was built on it, then, you know. We'll leave it at that. Jeez, dude, there are some... Yeah, there's some visual errors here for sure. What's the rest? Who puts the mop bucket in the restroom? There should be a separate closet for that. Oh, right. R1's that. Square, triangle. Triangle just opens that. Okay. No way this is aliens, right? Like, this has got to be some realistic situation.
It's so creepy when everyone's off.
We spend most of our time alone fixing sites in space.
Never alone with a phone.
That's gratitude for you. You could do a lot worse.
The wind-up toy.
Look at that little guy go.
How's the search going?
It's ongoing.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah. Busted. I can't quite pin his accent. Like when he spoke at the... That was weird. My controls kind of went weird there. When he was at the Gamescom opening night live, I thought he was like maybe Irish. But I'm way off on that. I know
How
it is.
do people solve these?
Wow. Can you actually just like... You could just do a full Rubik's Cube, huh? Wonder if that's a trophy. You just walk in there, solve the Rubik's Cube, and you got a trophy in your list. That'd be hilarious.
What could it be?
Alright, what are we looking at here? Passcode. Alright, there's got to be something around this office that says what it is. Post-it note? No, it's... See, I can't, like... Oh. 0807?
No wonder.
Well,
It's worth a try.
Yeah, try them out. 0807. Well, that's responsive.
Bingo.
Managed to find a key card?
And I thought I was old.
You are old. No one has said bingo since 2030.
Well, we at least know it's later than 2030. To everyone based at Fort Solis, please can all staff take extra care during storm season when on the surface of Mars. Storms are more frequent and can cause serious accidents. Please follow the appropriate safety measures when suiting up. As we approach storm season, all employees are reminded of our ongoing 15% reduction in healthcare plans for a limited time. Please contact your resident medical officer for more information. Anna, you won't believe what happened last night. We need to have a coffee break. Canteen in 10. No eye rolling. Remember, we have glass doors. Fort Solis, all residents are to remain mindful of the power issues throughout the base. Please adhere to the safety protocols in place. Once again, power is limited and is there to support our primary systems. Interesting. You got documents, nothing there. Facility operating on backup power. Restart generators to restore full power to facility. Okay. Ah.
That'll help me
There you
access
go.
the lower levels.
All right. Terminals automatically uploaded to my multi-tool. Nice. Oh, there it is. I have 30 minutes
Go now
remaining.
Down to the B levels and check them.
Okay.
That's all. That was almost on the dot. Look at that. You can. Oh, okay, you can revisit content anytime. That's cool. New audio, video. Cool. Everything's very responsive right now. I like it. Oop. All right. Well,
That's new.
let's do a little forceful opening here. Not strong enough there, Jack? Oh, there he goes. Just enough to slip through. I mean, should we leave our helmet here? I feel like we should probably bring it.
Still no sign of anyone. What could they be?
Maybe they're cursed to forever walk the surface of Mars feeding on brains.
Are we back on this?
I'm just saying his sacrifice was heroic. I'm glad to see chivalry isn't dead.
Yeah, but he did die.
It is these days.
How romantic.
So all this stuff is locked. So it looks like it's pretty puzzle solvey, you know, kind of just follow this direction sort of stuff, which is fine. Like I've always said,
Benny thinks someone is onto us.
mediums to tell stories have changed drastically over the years. It used to be books, then it was movies. Now it's
If only they
video
know.
games.
I can barely use it with credits.
It's the perfect crime.
Indeed.
I definitely don't mind having games every once in a while be just story driven. You know, it's a different way to tell a story, one that you can interact with.
Remember that time you hit a 7-ball on Chris? He lost his mind.
I think it was long gone before that.
Yeah. Too many solo jobs out here.
You found a table?
I'd never get out of that with my back.
You got a
Dead
game of
man's
poker?
hand, that's all I need.
It's a bit of a so we got Dead Solar. That's nice to watch in space.
Solar had a more engaging premise.
Dead Solar.
Yeah.
It was just an idiot clearly searching a haunted station.
Well, that seems like what we're doing right now.
Well, for the record, I'm not searching. I'm investigating.
The shadows kind of get all messy. Yeah, there's definitely some visual errors here. But I'm just wondering if that's just Unreal Engine 5 at this point. You can't possibly have two different companies, completely different companies, making the same mistake. Ooh, play a little pool? Oh yeah, dude. Oh, nice shot.
Still got it.
It must go for a walk when we play.
Oh, in my Boston heyday, I could have given you a game.
Sure.
Door locked.
Yes, everything. Oh, here we go. Gotta go to the canteen.
I think this is the only time I've ever seen a rec room empty.
You finally have that peace and quiet you always wanted.
Not quite how I imagined it.
It's quite
Still
quiet.
No sign of anyone.
Not a soul.
There should at least be an officer around.
Yeah,
Level
I'll keep
5.
looking.
Okay, I'll try and access the records from here. See who the officer on duty is.
Okay.
It's gonna be very interesting once we finally find out what the hell's going on here. Oh, wait, can we go in here? Nope.
Hello?
Made contact?
Maybe with the shadow of a fridge.
I think you may have been up here too long.
So this one goes in a circle here. That's unlocked and this is unlocked. What is the supply room? Here we go. Ooh, what do we have here? Anything I can use? Level 5 access? Nope.
Hey, guess what I found?
Am I actually supposed to guess?
Well, you remember when we first came up here? Before they started arguing over the territory?
Yeah?
They still have one of those old Earth Force flags.
Earth? What?
Well,
Content unlocked.
not that. I think
Whatever
it was
that means.
called Earth Expedition Force.
It wasn't that either, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, they still have theirs.
And where did you find that?
In a supply room.
Why are you in a supply room?
I miss peanut butter. Took a chance.
I mean, you know, we gotta check the place up and down here. Jess. Oh, this one's locked, so we can't go this way.
What are you doing?
I'm resetting the lock.
I'll pretend
Oh.
I didn't hear that.
What if someone's hurt? It's justified.
That's not how
Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be the same. It is not.
The most logical place for them to be is their quarters.
Whew, that was close. I almost missed that one. Ah, cuties. How I wish you'd go away. But, I mean, in a game like this, what else are they supposed to do, right?
Looks cozy.
Life of luxury for some, I guess.
How do you know? You can't even see it.
Level 5.
It's hard to be worse than the engineering shack at Minor.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
That's creepy dark. And this door's wide open. What the heck's going on here?
Never seen anything like that.
A little bit of a crackle. I wonder what the heck that was. Samples C26.
I don't know if I could ever get used to that.
Used to what?
You know, the weather windows.
You mean the climate simulators?
Yeah, well, I prefer my name better.
I mean, it's catchier.
Why am I not surprised?
Internal temp is 4 degrees Celsius. External is negative 72. That's cold. That is cold. Okay. Get some info. Let's see what happened here.
Taylor is becoming increasingly hostile to the work we're trying to do here. He doesn't understand the people we can save. We're so close now. I can feel it. The storms are coming, but once the season passes, we should be able to ship Compound 26 to other sites.
That's what that C26 was on that plant.
It's funny, really. Today I was asked if the cost of our work, if the toll that it's taken was worth it. It's a small price to pay.
Interesting. All right, let's go check the computer, see what else we got. Hi, Helen. Once again, we are having issues with escaped bees. Not for the first time this month. They have somehow infiltrated a colleague's suit. Could this please be looked at, as it's making certain team members rather uncomfortable? Yeah, I wouldn't exactly want bees flying into my suit. The new approach to phase testing has really helped us isolate the growth aspects of the candidate. Previous phases have been too aggressive. This allows us to focus on varying samples in isolation. I believe this will help lead to stronger batches in the immediate future. Oh, Wyatt Taylor. Little, Troy Baker here. Helen, just following up from our meeting this evening, I continue to stress concerns about the health of Nick's team. I fear you are not taking this issue seriously. I am keen to discuss the matter further with you. Let me know when you have a moment. Hi, Helen. Just checking in before tonight's run. If you could ping me over what you need, that would be great. It was great to see you early. Wait. Oh my god, the text is like phasing in. Oof. It was great to see you earlier. Not many venture out to our shack. I have reset your password as requested. Sorry to hear about your login issues, but hopefully these are now resolved. Please remember to reset the password for the first time you log in. Passcode is 020689. Wow.
Signing off the week no more hopeful than we were at the start. The soil here on the Solis planum continues to show encouraging signs of adaptation, but the plant life that interacts with it, however, seems to aggressively grow and expire, almost like an accelerant. Our planet is dying, just like these plants.
Mars is already dead.
We're running out of time.
The hell's she talking about? Or maybe she's referencing Earth.
Tomorrow is a new day.
Maybe that's why he was becoming increasingly hostile, because you wouldn't answer his messages and correct any
Progress,
issues.
if you can call it that, has been rising since we introduced the new formula. The results we have now can buy us time to...
2, Helen. That's 2 now.
There's nothing to suggest it has anything to do with Compound 26.
Liar. They have been transporting this stuff for months.
I don't know what to tell you, Wyatt. It has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do here.
I have a duty here. And the work you're doing, it needs looking into.
Well, unless you have clearance, I don't see that happening.
People are getting sick, Helen. They're getting sick. How can you not see that?
Because it's not true.
This is confirmation bias, Helen. You know it.
Is this still on?
Yeah, it was. Oh, I see. Okay, so
What on earth is going on here?
I could barely hear that.
I said, what on earth is going on here?
Honestly, I meant the monitor.
oh,
Your helmet has a much better mic.
Let's try.
okay, so interesting. This C-26 here, this compound, this plant, apparently, allegedly, according to Mr. Wyatt, that it was causing people to get sick for some reason. I think they were trying to produce it for some sort of edible substance, and it looks like it's caused some issues, and that's why he was getting increased. What are you doing, dude? He's like weirdly shifting around. I don't know what the heck's... Stop doing that. And I think we're getting an idea as to what happened here. Maybe it killed off most of the people, and Wyatt was the only one who kind of just saw what was going on and decided against it. Looks like he's moving towards the door. He is. What is happening? Stop doing that. He's like slowly inching towards the door or something. I don't know what he's doing. What is that? What's that idle animation? That is so strange. Anyway, so I think I'm going to leave it there. Leave a little mystery to the experience. And I certainly am. I'm running out of time anyway. Got another maybe 15 minutes left in the trial. But I'm glad I took a look at this because I'm more interested in the game now than I was before. I was interested in it before. Now I really am because I love a good mystery. And I certainly love games like this where it's story driven. And while the QTEs are inevitable in a game like this, it's not an action game. The acting, the visuals, that's what really makes a game like this. And I'm very excited to eventually get this game. Again, it's $30. And it's like... I can't imagine they would have sold this for anything more than that because it's just not that type of game. And he just won't stand still. I don't know why he keeps moving. But anyway, so I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this first look into Fort Solis. And I'd really like to see... I don't know what he's doing. I'd really like to see what happens after this point because this is quite interesting to me. And I hope that I've maybe inspired some of you to actually want to pick this game up and give it a shot for yourself. But that's going to do it for me in this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again in the next one where we take a first look at yet another game and hope that it makes a good first impression. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Fort Solis, and I'll see you guys in the next one.